Hi there, it's Nina again, and today I'll be doing the tarot reading for the star sign of Libra. So I'm shuffling the cards and I'm asking my angels and my spirit guides to come and help me and assist me. The first card I'm getting is a win-win outcome is forecast, a full moon in Libra. So this same card came up for the Virgos earlier. So you could be pretty much on a same path. So win-win, it means you will be making some very important life decisions that will be for the best of everyone involved. You being very impartial and honest sign, you will want to look at the situation from different angles, from different perspectives, and then you will decide which is the best way to go forward with something. And this could be something to do with your personal life if you have family involved, or this could be about your professional life. You want to see how your decision will affect your future in the next few years. So it's quite important to look into that situation from like a side view and take an honest and logical and impartial decision. So the next card that I'm getting here is you and your loved ones are safe. This same card came up for the Virgo, and I pre-shuffle these cards, the same cards are coming up. So it means you will think in terms of the emotional and physical safety and security for everybody who is involved in the situation. That could be your family, your children, your parents, or if this is like a professional situation, you will think how your decision will affect like your colleagues or any other people who are involved, or they will become involved in due time. And Cancerian, this card says new moon in Cancer. Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, so it tells me that you could be thinking about the future of your children, or how your decisions, how your choices in life would affect your children and your family members that are the closest ones to you. And let's see what else we get on these cards. But so far is the cards are kind of pointing towards something to do with a family, and how your lifestyle and what you decide to do will lead your whole family into something. Balance, spirituality and practicality. So this tells me that you need to find the right balance between what is practically the best decision for yourself. This could involve jobs that you're doing, or money that you have, in how you spend this money, how you utilize your resources, but also what is on your heart and what your soul and heart are compelling you to do. So you will have to make, I feel, quite important decision here, and you will have to take into account the emotional, spiritual side of that decision, and also the practical and realistic side. I need more time. This tells me that you don't have to make your decision straight away. It will be an important thing, so you will have the time to think on it, to dwell on it, to have the time to look it through different viewpoints. And if this decision is involving, your happiness is my priority, so you will be placing the happiness of somebody else first. Like the happiness of somebody else will be the major kind of element into making that decision. You will not feel selfishly about what you really want. You will be thinking how this would make somebody else happy. And this could be the happiness of your family, the happiness of your children. If this is a romantic situation, you will want to consider any complications in the future. So I was doubting myself. You could be dealing with somebody, or this could be yourself, who is not very confident into making that decision themselves. So they could be doubting their ability to make the right decision, or they could think that it's not going to work out in the best way possible. But the first card was you need more time, so you need to think about this maybe in the course of the next 5-6 months before you decide what you want to do. Nobody is rushing you to make a decision straight away, and everything in life happens in divine timing. You're also spiritually guided to do what's for your highest good. The Knight of Wands, this tells me that you could be dealing with somebody who is afraid of commitment. This card is the commitment phobic, somebody who avoids to take things too seriously in life because they could have like past commitment problems. Like if they committed themselves before, it didn't work out, they invested themselves 100% into the wrong person, and that led to some failure, and now they find it, they feel themselves quite nervous when it comes to commitment. And if you're dealing this, if this is a romantic situation, this is the one who runs away from commitment. So the next card I'm getting is the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is very much a Libra woman. Queen of Swords is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is a woman who is intelligent, logical, rational, and impartial in her decision making. So she makes her decision based on facts, information, truth, not on her current emotional state. And this card, I believe, represents you in this reading if you're a female. If you're a male, you will be this woman represents the woman that you're thinking about or you're dealing with. So the Chariot means success, major life success, and you both know and you both want to have something that will end up being a successful situation, that is not going to end up in failure and tears and not working out. So a lot of these cards are about decision making. The decision will come from the feminine side of it. The woman will be the one who will have the clear, impartial, and logical mind, and she will be able to decide whether she wants to go forward with this. And I think she wants victory and success for herself as well. I think the man could be a little bit more doubtful about his own ability to have to take the right decision and to take this into a victory. But the Chariot is a quite masculine card. It shows a man who has a strong will and determination, and the energy that he will put into it to lead it to a success. But the decision will come from the woman. So I'm getting that if somebody is asking you, somebody is talking to you and he's asking you, what do you think about this? I just mentioned that somebody will be asking you something, and I got the 8 of Wands on the cards. This means communication, messages, information. Something's coming in for you in terms of some kind of communication. So the 8 of Wands represents a lot of messages that go back and forth. It will be it could be verbal communication, it could be text messages, it could be phone calls, but there will be some discussion about how you're going to go about this for the future. So yes, you will be talking with somebody, you will be communicating with someone, and he will want to know what is your opinion about the future or about the current situation, and the decision whether to go for it or not to go for it will be entirely yours. And then I'm getting is the Page of Swords, another communication card. This is a factual, truthful, maybe a bit dry kind of information, but it will be quite honest, and it will be like the facts and the truth about everything, almost like bullet points, this and this and that. The Page of Swords also represents information technology, anything to do with social media, WhatsApp, email, internet, when you receive these messages through the internet, so rather than face-to-face conversation, so you could be messaging back and forth with someone from through the internet, and you'll be having this important discussion about what do you think about this for the future. So the next card I'm getting here is Queen of Coins. This is usually a earth sign woman, Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, but what it means is this is a woman who places her material financial security first, and she's somebody who is reliable in terms to build a solid and stable future with, because she has practical knowledge and practical skills and practical personality that before anything else she will want to make sure that this future is practically sustainable and that it's not going to fall into pieces later on with despite everybody's best intentions. So it could be questions about how you're going to support yourselves, how you're going to pay your rent, how you're going to pay your bills, and all these kind of practical issues that would make this sustainable for the future. The Four of Cups, it means that somebody could feel sometimes emotionally unavailable. They need time to reflect on emotions. It doesn't mean they don't want to know, but the way people sometimes are is that they need some space and time and peace for themselves to be able to reflect about how they really feel about something, and not to jump into any kind of fast decisions, because this Queen of Pentacles will never do anything that will jeopardize her stability, because she has worked a lot. She's a type of woman who works a lot to create stability for herself and her loved ones, so she's not going to make any hasty decisions that can destroy her own stability. So what else I'm getting is the Tower. I just said the word destroy and I'm getting the Tower. The Tower means that her main fears could be that everything could suddenly come crumbling down, and her vision, her work, her kind of plans for the future that she created for herself could be disrupted, destroyed, ruined, and therefore she will have to start all over again from scratch. So the Tower brings major changes, but these are very abrupt, chaotic, and sometimes very forced kind of changes. So if this is a woman who had to start her life all over again because something happened in the past that brought all this instability and destruction in her life, in the stability of her life, she will think very carefully what she wants to do in the future. Page of Cups is about a loving message. It's again another communication message, but this one is filled with emotion, it's sincere, it's honest, it comes from the heart. It will speak about somebody's feelings for you, somebody's romantic feelings, or it could be friendship, emotional support, or creativity. And I would say you will have somebody, you'll be able to speak about how you feel about this situation and what could be your concerns about the future. It's not just about logic, like hard logic and harsh practicality. There is also emotion involved into all this, but before anything else, you will put the happiness, the safety and security of your whole unit, your family, and therefore you will kind of have the emotions on a back seat a little bit. The Eight of Cups, this tells me that this could involve moving away or moving on from something that has been disappointing in the past and looking for your happiness somewhere else. This could be physically a word displaced kind of came up to me. The way I looked at the person walking away, it just made me feel someone has been displaced from a place of safety towards something else. But this was because they weren't happy where they were. So you could have left some very unhappy and unsatisfying relationship from the past, or a place where you lived and you didn't feel happy there. And the Emperor means a man who is mature, sensible, intelligent, honest, strong. The Emperor is the husband, serious partner type of a man, who is somebody you can trust, you can rely on, and he's also protective over you, your family, and your best interest. He has your best interest at heart. And the way the Eight of Cups is walking towards the Emperor. So you could be going towards a man who will do all this for you.